Everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land in our farm build series. How is everybody doing tonight? A little surprise Tuesday live stream for everybody. We have moved on to December, and no, that is not snow in the fields. That is still lime. We are moving some silage around, getting that in our TMR mixer. And if you saw the thumbnail, I think we're going to be using the mega windrow from GTX to windrow up our grass. So I thought to myself after the last live stream, I've got a silage bunker completely empty. I could just toss the grass in there. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Luis Hernandez, welcome to the stream. Wait, Will, Time-Lapse Gamer, Sammy Boy, El Capilista, Juddy was there first. Welcome, Juddy. Adolin, is that right? Adolin 1? I don't know. That's a weird one. But welcome to the stream. Somebody wondered what the pickup range is on this belt. Well, it's pretty darn good. Still going to town. Farming Sins, welcome. See, we've got our cornfield up there, limed up, ready to rock and roll. I said we're going to gather some grass. I do want to check out and see how our sheeps are coming along, because we're going to take some milk, put it in our dairy. I was going to do some math earlier, and I decided math was too hard. So I'm just going to wing it. So we got 2 full pallets. So we can take that. And you know what? I don't think I have front loader arms. I don't think I bought front loader arms yet. We're gonna have to get front loader arms to move our pallets around. Let's see. Loader, no, we don't own any of them. Why would we own those? Alright. Let's buy up a front loader arms in Fent Green. And we'll need loader tools, pallet works. And while we're at it, we're gonna need something to put those darn pallets on, won't we? Let's see here, the Roland pack. Does Roland pack come with any sort of flatbed? No. Nope. Alright, well, we'll have to come down here and get one of these. Right, we can change this around. Yeah, we can change it. Welcome, Wednesday. How is Wednesday doing today? Got a hole-in-one yesterday. Well, good for you. Congratulations, John Marks. Welcome to the stream. First time here. Hopefully it's not your last time. Oh, I've been doing pretty good. Pretty good. So that should top off our TMR mixer. Yep, 60,000, so we're good to there until we get some straw. So we're on that job. Put our trailer away. Use it another day. Guten Tag to you two. Hatton, how are things in your neck of the country and world? All right. Let's get some milk. And the math that I was trying to do was related to, should I make cheese or should I make butter? I don't know. I know cheese is a lot more valuable, but it also looks like it produces slower. So I was trying to figure out how much or how many months it would take to process all of my milk into butter or cheese, and then how much I would get out of that, and ultimately then what my money would be. And I decided that was just too much effort, and I'm just going to make cheese. $2 a.m. Tim, well, thank you for staying up or getting up early. I still need to get rid of this tree in the middle of the road. Anyway. Having this problem with the water. That annoys me. That annoys me to no end. All right. Do not get it. everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land and part 6 of our farm build series. How is everybody doing today? A surprise Tuesday live stream coming right at you. And before we go and forget, this video is brought to you by Ed Reed. Thank you for being a farm baron. Robert, what is up? How does it go with you, fine sir? Picking up a new tanking trailer because, well, for whatever reason, I have no ability to unload liquid using the LSFM tanker pack. I don't understand it. I couldn't get it to unload water. I was trying to feed or water my critters, and I just tried, and I can't get it to unload milk. And yeah, we still need to get rid of this tree. We'll get rid of it eventually. Still need to gussy up this place a little bit. As I was saying in the pre-show, I was sitting here trying to do math, and I decided I was tired of trying. I can make butter, or I can make cheese with my milk, right? And 15 units of cheese or butter or milk goes in, 13 units of butter comes out, 480 cycles a month. Yeah, okay. And 3 units of milk go in, 2 units of cheese come out, 1,200 cycles a month, so that one's easier. 2,400 units of cheese per month because, well, cheese pays a whole lot better than milk or butter. So I was like, I wonder how much cheese I can get with my milk, and I wonder how much butter I can get with my milk. Then try to figure out what which one would be profitable better, and I decided it was too hard, so I'm just gonna make cheese. So we will get rid of this once I empty it from milk. I don't know if I downloaded it or not. Let me look. LSFarmingMods.com. Version 1.0.0.2. Let's see what we got. Let's see what version we've got. Hold on. I just got what? I thought I had a newer version. I've got 1.0.0.0. Well, looky there, people. So we will download a new version. Thank you, Charlie Farmer. Thank you very much. That Charlie Farmer's going to get a call out because, you know what, he was super helpful. Charlie Farmer says, did you update the LS pack after 1.2? The answer was, no, I didn't, but I will be now. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? I think I'm I think I'm overloading and loading back to the same trailer. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's move some things out of the way. Here, we'll move this over here. I was like, I shouldn't be having that much milk in here. There. Oh, John, sorry to hear. You can always lower the quality. If you need to lower it down to something lower, give it a try. Resdeck, what is up? Alphatron, welcome. How are you doing over on the Bavarian map? That's it. Okay, now we're finally cooking with fire. Let's make some cheese. Activation complete. Nitrodad, what is up? I'm making cheese. Oh, cool. Beans. It moves. Now, if you can only see people come in there, that'd be cool. I want to be able to walk inside and buy me some cheese. What do I think of the Microsoft Activision Blizzard purchase? Well, I think it's a perfect opportunity for Microsoft to clean up Activision Blizzard's act, clear out the house, and say, you know what, we're going to start anew. So everyone that has lost faith in Blizzard Activision because of their unsavory presence in the lawsuits, we will make that all better. It also is going to, obviously, as Raz pointed, completely potentially change the value of the Game Pass. Right? If they keep it at the same money per month, then all of a sudden that became a whole lot more valuable, possibly to a whole lot more people. Because the money is in the subscription, right? Your one-time buy doesn't make you money. Because I can trust you. Unless you are someone that buys a whole lot of games, right? How many people buy a $50 game once a month? Probably not everybody, right? But you're probably willing to spend that $10 a month on Game Pass, right? So if they can lock you in on a monthly subscription, they ultimately are going to lock you in on a lot more revenues. Yeah, that's the interesting point, right, Raz? Would World of Warcraft ever roll into Game Pass? Imagine that. Imagine a monthly Game Pass where you could have World of Warcraft and all the other stuff. Let's see. See, there you go. Patton buys a $50 game every 2 years. Oh, well, Epic money. Epic has Fortnite money. Fortnite is free, but they make billions of dollars. off of Fortnite. All the in-game loot, the Fortnite money. So yeah, Candy Crush makes a fortune on microtransactions. What's a dollar here? What's a dollar there? What's a dollar here? What's a dollar there? Next thing you know, you spent 20 bucks on Candy Crush gems or whatever the heck it is. So yeah, but I mean, that's a huge library of game studios and titles. If it goes through, it will be a massive acquisition. And what's funny is no one talks about EA, right? It's like nobody wants to touch EA with a 20-foot pole. Terra Farmer, what is up? David, I would say, I mean, it definitely has value. You know, it's something that if I personally wasn't so vested in creating farm sim content, I would probably already have Game Pass. Just because of the, the variety that it's got there. Most of your Microsoft first day titles are on Game Pass. There's a big, massive back catalog of titles on Game Pass, and they just keep adding to it. Oh, Bob, well, don't worry about spring. Spring will be right around the corner. I mean, after all, it is the second half of January already. January is halfway through. Before you know it, it's going to be spring. We're going to have our first paid DLC for Farming Simulator 22. We will have Precision Farming for Farming Simulator 22 in the spring. There will be several maps, I am sure, available for console, and even more maps available for PC by spring. It is looking to be a bright future. We're not even 2 months in. Not even 2 months in, and most of what we're seeing on the Mod Hub are forward ports. Wait till we start seeing the ultra original creations. Oh. Win big or lose big. All right, we'll sell this, and when I get that pack updated, I will update it, and then we'll start using that pack again. Yeah, I don't remember when we finally got the landscaping feature. which patch brought that in. But you know, the way you hear some people talk about Farm Sim and we don't have any good mods yet and all this, like, it's like, dude, the game is not almost over. It's just getting started. This isn't one of those annual refreshes that you see out of EA or anything. Oh, it's like in the summer. I don't remember that far back. I don't remember that far back. Alright, let's get our... Uh-oh, what the heck? Yay, for me! Let's just punt that pallet. I saw something I'm super excited for in the testing thread. I saw something I spy with my little eye. Something I'm excited to hopefully see show up in the mod hub, and that was something about easy bale forks and pallet forks. Oh, I wonder if it's could it be the elusive forks that have removable collisions. Did anybody else see that in the testing thread? Oh, let's see here. Egg? No. All eggs are just for sale at this point. $1.2. So when did 1.2 come? Let's go to games. No, updates, sorry. Change log for Farming Simulator 19. 1.2. We don't get the date, do we? We don't get the date when they added 1.2. I know someone was working on what looked like magic pallet forks. I just don't know if he actually sent it to the mod hub. If he did, it would be super awesome. I did. Well, yeah, the wait time's out to 9 days, but they, nope, not here. the that Oxygen David map is listed in testing. So did he send it last week? Or did it somehow get bumped to the front of the line, which I hope is not the case. I'm going to leave that over here. Just going to leave that whole tractor over there. Oh yeah, the big hay raking machine. Let's get this bad boy rocking and rolling. And I have headland mode on this tractor. Look at this massive windrower. I loved it in 19, I loved it in 17, and now I can love it again in Double Deuce. Oh, the map. You think maps are getting bumped up in general? I saw, what was that, new Bangladesh or something? New something. That was also listed as testing. And I think GTX needs to tweak this a wee little bit, because I've seen it do that little skipping. Yeah, I think it's maybe a wee bit, needs a wee bit adjustment to kick the product over a little bit more for that last set of rakes. I don't know who mentioned it. Oh man, what am I doing? I don't know who mentioned it. Somebody mentioned they were having some issues with this rake. And I think it was in the thread I put out about your favorite mods from last week on the community tab. And they were mentioning something about getting some weirdness with this, which I thought was weird because GTX usually puts this stuff out right the first time and it catches it mostly, but then every so often it gets a little bit that dribbles out. Baby Jesus, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Well, I mean, it's a 19 meter working width, right? It's designed to bring in a 19 meters worth of product. So I really don't think I'm overwhelming it. I've got a single cut on here. I didn't try to double cut it or anything. This is map grass, so it's not like it's maxed out grass. Although I have heard that supposedly map grass puts out the same output as double fertilized grass that is planted. I didn't bother testing that. I've just heard some people say it. So, Robert, we're talking about FS19 and when we got landscaping on FS19. If that's what your PS4 version 1.5. So yeah, I mean we did mow with the 12 meter mower, right? And then we're coming in and we're windrowing two 12-meter mowers worth of windrows into one. I mean, it is a big mound, but it seemed to work okay that direction. It'd be interesting to see if it turns out to be like a one-directional thing. Yeah, that one. See, all I can remember was New B. Some like New Bangladesh or something. I wish I could say that I remembered that map, but I don't. So let's see, do we skip this way and not the other way? That would be interesting. If that's the case. Oh, now we're back to one windrow again. Oh, really, Sammy boy? I don't know. I mean, it sounds a little boring, right? You know what? While I'm streaming, I'm gonna do 7 things at once. Why not do 7 things at once? Because you can multitask, right? I'm going to multitask by looking in my playlist for FS19 videos. Did I do a map tour for, I'm sure I did a map tour for, that map. Let's click on it. And let's search. No, I want to search. I want to search inside the page. That's what I want to do. Oh. No, control find. There we are. Search inside the page for this. What? It's not there. Oh, hold on. It's not there because I haven't loaded in the whole playlist. Now let's see if I can find it. There it is. Let's get to the PDA. We'll see what the PDA looks like. So, yeah, here's the PDA. Look at that. So, yeah, what? That's giant fields. Oh, is this Polish? Is this our first Polish map? Or from that general vicinity? Hard to tell. Alright. Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to what we've been doing. Has there ever been an Asian map? Oh look. See, we skipped. I don't think. What? Wait. Maybe not. I don't know. We may have, maybe. I know we've had maps that have had rice on them that weren't. Not that rice has to be from Asia, but I don't think we've had an Asian map that I know of. According to FARMERKLEIN, the Asian market is not a market that Giants was previously in. Probably more or less with physical copies. I mean, I assume people from Asia can buy it off of Steam, right? But it sounded like going self-publishing was going to allow them to market to markets that they have never been in, which I think they said was Asia, and that's why I think the end of next year, we're going to have an expansion with an Asian map and products geared towards rice, because of the fact that, one, it's a brand new market that they have never been into and now they are into, and two, because we've got this little thing, this Izeki. This is a Japanese tractor manufacturer. And this is the only one we've got. We've got one Izeki. New brand of farm sim. We have one tractor. I think there's more to come. So I think there'll be more to come. See, it only seems to skip when we are going west. When we're going west. When we're going east, it's fine. When we're going west, it's not so happy. I mean, I think that's a market that's not been touched, and I think a lot of people would be interested. Now, you know, rice farming, I think a lot of folks would like to see realistic rice farming equipment, and then we could start talking about other things that are typically grown in a flooded field, like cranberries, right? Cranberry farming would be interesting. I saw a video about cranberry farming a while back, and it looks like it's massively labor intense, but it would be cool. And I think bringing something like rice in a realistic manner, where you would maybe have, you'd flood the fields and then you would harvest your rice, could also open up other prospects like cranberries or other products. I'm sure there's other products out there that are grown and or harvested in a flooded type environment. Well, yeah, crawdad farming. Now, there is a mod out that is a fishery. I was going to do a video on it, but it's got some issues in the log, so I'm not really going to bring that into the new and noteworthy channel until it is cleaned up its act a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they're out there. There's some pretty interesting mods, production mods, showing up. I just hope that they get a bit higher quality. Yeah, I want to get a tree shaker, right? I want to do a tree. What the heck are you doing? I want to use a tree shaker. I want to shake them nuts off the trees. Right? Tree fruit farming for apples, plums, peaches, pears, oranges, cherries. Nut farming for almonds and all of the fun nuts. There's all kinds of fun stuff we can do. Yep, that was what we're talking about, Robert. 1.2 for FS 19, because we were talking about how we're really just 2 months into FS 22, and I know there's a lot of people like, oh, woe is us, there's no good mods, there's hardly any maps out. But it's like, realistically, we're just 2 months in, less than 2 months in to a game that very likely has a 3-year product life cycle, right? I think Giants is happy with that 3-year cycle, based on the live streams that that Kerminator has done, where he has done some live streams with some other content creators. It seems a question that he asks a lot is about the increase in the dev cycle from 2 to 3 years, and if people thought that was a good thing or not. And I think they're maybe trying to get a feel for the community as to if the community thinks it could tolerate, if you will, a 3-year dev cycle. And if they could, then I think that's what they're going to move to. Yeah, we'll just skip down there a little bit. That would be awesome. A little bit cheaper, maybe a smaller scale grape and olive harvesting capability. I think grapes and olives need to be cheapened up a little bit. It's pretty dang expensive to place rows of grapes and olives, that I think seeing that get priced down a little bit would help. Now, when you see when you see folks harvesting rice, are they using specialty purpose harvesters? Yeah, Austin, I know way too. I just add a whole bunch of 9s to my price. Look. Now I have a whole bunch of money. It's amazing. I worked real hard for all that money, too. And you know what? I can make myself poor at the same time. It's incredible how you can just do something like that. You know? Do you know how to make a palette of clothes appear with a snap of your finger? I do. It's pretty fun. You should enjoy yourself and have fun. That's what you should do. Oh, we nearly ran into a tree. Ah, you thought I would run into a tree, didn't you? Any mod suggestions? Yeah, whatever mods strike your fancy. Okay, I've seen people, I've seen like videos of Vietnam and other places with like these interesting rice harvesters that are like almost pedal driven and things, and obviously they don't harvest rice on a massive scale with something like that, but yeah, I know there's a big contingent of players that would like to, when they see crops get added, harvest them in a realistic manner. So it's interesting to hear that you can just harvest it like a regular grain header. Yep, we're just getting started, and a lot of stuff we see right now is kind of the bringovers from 22 or from 19. Wait till the more original stuff starts showing back up. Dwayne, what is up? Oh, really? So they run through a lot of equipment. Let's see. How many guesses on how quick this thing fills up? Really, we're not going to get very far before we're full. Oh, things are going good. Just thought I'd chill out on a Tuesday evening. Not Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Oh, the Alpine DLC stuff is good. I hope we get more of it brought over. Bill Judd, thank you for the sub. Everybody give Bill a big old round of applause for stepping up to the plate. Hitting that subscribe button. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen an autoload log trailer yet. We better check our fuel before we run out in this tractor. Juddy was keeping quiet this time. He wanted to see if I'd run out. I got your number. I know what you're up to now. It's 100 plus. Oh, David, it was like upper 30s here today. We didn't get a whole lot of snow melt, but we did get a little bit. Diablo del Toro, but you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Right, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So that took all of it. Oh, we can do another load. Nice! So yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what map we're getting next winter. We know we're getting a map next winter. It'd be very interesting to see what we're getting, where that map is based. But my money is that it's going to be an Asian-based map because of the inclusion of the Izeki, the sole Asian-branded piece of machinery we have so far, and the fact that Giants talked about self-publishing going into the Asian market for the first time. So what better way to really embed yourself into a new market than to, with your first big expansion, I wouldn't say really cater that market, but to focus on that market with respect to your expansion. I don't know. I mean, Japan would be interesting, right? Because the Izeki is a Japanese brand, but I don't know. I'm just fine guessing on a region. Oh no! a total loss for everybody on the adventure. Complete and utter loss. $123. That is warm. That is toasty. Is it a dry heat? I think at that temperature it doesn't matter. But I mean, when it gets hot here, it's humid. And when it gets humid, it is nasty. No one wants to be outside. Well, in FS19, we had some fields with movable water planes. You would hit a trigger, like at a floodgate, at the side of the field, and it would raise a water plane up. That would then, quote, flood the field. So it could be something like that, where you go to a portion of the field and you hit a trigger to basically open the floodgates and water flow in. I mean, we have flowing water now in Farm Sim 22. You know, the river on Elm Creek flows. Pretty sure the river on the French map flows also. So we could maybe see water flow. That would be really cool to kind of see water flow in theory, you know, into this raising water plane. I think a lot of people would like to see additional grass crops. Carts, welcome to the stream. DB, how you doing, my friend? How's the weather? I know it's toasty warm where you're at. That it will look fabulous when you figure it out. That is, honestly, that's something I need to pay attention to. Right? I need to pay attention to water. I need to think about that. I need to pay attention to water on maps and see if we have the FS22 water or if we just have a static roaring water plane. Right? If we have a pond, a boring water plane's fine because the pond really doesn't have flowing water. But if we have a river or something that would be flowing, if we just have a static boring water plane, then yeah, that might be something I need to pay attention to. can hear the critiques now. I'm too picky. I'm expecting perfection. Well, what I expect is a map that's not riddled with errors, and then to be proclaiming it as the best map ever. That's what I'm expecting. India would be a massive contender, right? I mean, there's only a few people in India. You gotta figure maybe one or two of them play games. Yeah. Well, trust me. Trust me, if a popular map gets a lower than score than some people expect, people come out of the woodwork, right? That is the exact reason I made the methodology video as the first video. So you got a problem with my ratings, here's my reasoning. It's just that simple. If you want to base a review on the there's a tree stump there. If you want to base a review on the visual aesthetics of the map, that's fine. If your review it says it looks pretty, that's fine. There's plenty of room in the fish tank for everybody. Darren, what is up? How are you doing today? We need to go get additive. I should probably be using the bigger cracker for this. Raining in London. You're staying up late. It's what, 2 a.m. Lots of maps don't pass the first round, yes. So yeah, I would say I don't expect the map until I wasn't expecting the map until February, but now if it's showing up in the testing thread, there might be the possibility it shows up next week. You never know, it could be a Friday surprise. That would be neat, right? I don't think we'll see it tomorrow. Wicked! Well, thank you for dropping by. I tell you, I could have done a video like that on a few maps already. Instead, I've just chosen to pretend they don't exist. filled that up. Let's go top up the sheep, and then we'll start dumping it in our silage heap. Silage heap. Connor, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, a smart person might move these belts out of the way. I never pretended to be smart. No more capacity for grass. Nitro Scott with the super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Everybody give a big all round of applause for Mr. Nitro Scott. Who put that one out? American Life is Farming. Turn that off. Scooter's Workbench, what is up? Oh, he's working on, what is he working on? That stone something? Right, he's working on a stone something, right? Uh-oh. Endless loop. Endless loop. Okay, there we go. Maybe get that. Stone Valley, is it Stone Valley? Was that the map? So the American Life Farming, that was the Ohio map, right? That was the map that was representing the all of Ohio. Go top this off with silage additive. Then we'll move into a new year. Belt auger. Awesome. We never have enough belt augers. Jacer's such a nice guy, isn't he? Yo. Well, it's great to hear, Gregory. It's great to hear. Love to hear about new people getting into the modding scene. I know Nitro Dad got bit by the mapping bug, and apparently that bug, when it bites, it bites hard, right? Started playing FS19 on a crazy server that we did. We did a challenge server one January back in 2017, wasn't it? Next thing you know, he's making his own map. And then like 3 or 4 maps later, Farming, welcome. How are you doing tonight, sir? How are you doing? Mapping is expensive? I don't mod at all on Nitro Scott, so I have no idea. I don't even pretend to be a modder, even when I stay in a Holiday Express. Yeah, I really need to bring my bigger tractor out to do this, but oh well. Oh, yes. Yes, in that regard. Gold Pan Fam, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. A round of applause for Gold Pan Fam. So you'd say modding is the hobby that keeps taking money from your pocketbook. Deidre, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is map grass. Plain and simple map grass. why we got bushes everywhere. Oh, I think, what? Might be a week or so away from 35. Subs have dropped drastically in the last week or two. Views have dropped off drastically in the last week or two. People going back to work. Ron, I have absolutely no. Do we have a yield gain? I don't even know if we have a yield gain. I was pretty sure we had a yield gain in 19, but 22 is a whole different subject. I mean, it's a lot of work, right? You got to plow up the field. I mean, on No Man's Land, you got to plow it up, work it up. If you're going to plow, you might as well lime it, right? And then you've got to seed it, and then you've got to fertilize it, and then every time you cut it, you got to roll it to get the second level of fertilization. I don't know, is there really a yield bonus for grass versus just cutting map grass that's there? I thought I'd heard somebody say that tried it and said that they didn't have any different in yield. But I'm not a channel that really tests things like that. Because honestly, making the absolute most amount of money is never my goals. I mean, even on hard, I don't think it's that difficult to make money. You just need to control your spending. Oops. We found a tree there. Holmes, we found a tree. I mean, we're going to get, I don't know, we're going to get 600,000 liters off of this section of the map. If so, that's more than I'm going to need for a long time. I've already got 600,000 liters of silage. I've got a couple 100,000 liters of hay already made up. Captain E-Rock, welcome. As far as the grass being darker green, guess it's not showing as well. I'm not seeing a clear delineation, but there's supposed to be maybe it only shows up on planted grass. There's supposed to be two different cut grass textures. There's supposed to be a regular grass ground texture and then a cut grass ground texture. So when you cut the grass, the actual ground texture changes. And then when it grows back, it changes back to the original grass ground state. But map grass may not change. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, I don't know about that. How many tractors do you need? Shove it up there. Come on. Awesome sauce. Fred, welcome to chat. How are you doing? Now, the way I see it, Ron, just play how you want, right? If you're the kind of guy that needs to min-max things, then yeah, I don't know. You're gonna maybe have to find another creator out there, or somebody on Reddit, or someone else who's claiming to talk in an authoritative manner about grass yields versus map grass versus planted grass. But for me, at least here on No Man's Land, I'm just going to use this map grass. I'm not going to worry with it. It's going to produce more grass than I need on any given year, so why go to the effort of carving it up just to have to seed it, fertilize it, and all of that. No, those are regular silos. Those are all individual rock bin silo or meridian bin silos. We're gonna play one crop per silo. And I'm gonna have three different crops the first year. I might carve out a field across the street to do sunflowers in next year. I might still do a sunflower field, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not saying that the next map I do something on, I might change my mind. Sometimes I do things different just for the purpose of doing things different. Yeah, it's like when people ask, what's your favorite tractor? What's the 5 mods that you have to use in every gameplay? And I'd say, well, I don't have to use any mods on any given gameplay. And sometimes I deliberately change things up just for the sake of being different. If if I use the exact same thing every time, I think I'd get bored. Right? Same stuff, different view. And then are you really experiencing the game? You're just using the same stuff. Right? I mean, there's a reason the game won the Sit Back and Relax award on Steam. It's a chill game. It's not a I must earn the most money possible. I must have the highest yielding crop possible. The only thing I must do is enjoy myself. Beyond that, whatever happens, happens. I look forward to seeing what Calms, is it? See, I would call it Camston, but it's Calmstein, what? Calmsden? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Calmsden? I mean, yeah, if I had my brothers, I'd call it Camston. I haven't really seen too much of it. I'll wait till it releases and then get my eyeballs on it. Right, so often Facebook pictures, they're touched up, they're edited, they have filters on them. And then, depending on who you're watching, maybe that has early access, sometimes they have custom shaders, so you don't really know, are you really getting a realistic expectation of what the map is going to look like on your system. It's one reason I don't run any kind of custom shaders or anything. That's right, Scooter, just change it up. I decided on this map I'd play with Fent tractors. We're a Fent farm. Next time, who knows what we'd be. I was going to do a Voltra farm, but then I realized there weren't hardly any Voltras. I wanted to do Voltra, but there weren't, but like 2 or 1. No, there was only 1, right? Look, there's 2. Well, I can't be a Voltra farm with just 2. I used the McCormick's a lot during the how-to videos. I like to change it up. You can drive it backwards with the ELO mower that, oh, trust me, I've heard about 17 times in the comments. You don't run that on the front, you run it on the backwards and you reverse drive. I said, yeah, but you're still driving forwards. Just backwards, forwards. So way back in Farm Sim 17 days, before I was doing content creation, I was attempting to run 5 concurrent, not really concurrent, 5 simultaneous, non-concurrent maps. And I had set out to play 1 map a week. And that's all I would play that week, would be that map. And then the next week, I would cycle to a different map. And I'd play that map for a week. And then it would take me 5 weeks to get back to the first map in the cycle. Well, it kept things a little fresh, right? This was before seasons. So it kept things fresh. Because, you know, after about a week, I'd be ready for a little different, you know, bit of scenery. And I ended up having to basically keep notes on what I was doing and what I wanted to do next on each map, because I realized that I would spend like an hour the first of the week trying to figure out where are we at, what are we doing, what needs done. And that kind of worked, but I don't know how sustainable that would be over a long haul. But yeah, when I first got into Farm Sim and when maps started to roll out, I was like, oh, I want to play every map. And then I quickly realized that that was an unrealistic expectation. So then I just started playing maps that, you know, kind of spoke to me when I got in and looked around. And I would do my, quote, map tour before I started doing map tours just to myself. I'd get in, I'd look around, look at the starting equipment, kind of look around the farm, look around the map itself, and decide, could I see myself playing this? Yes or no? Quite honestly, typically the answer was no. And move on, you know? So yeah, I had notes on what I was doing with what given map, and then I eventually just said forget it. And that was around the time frame I started doing some content. Initially it was just map videos, and then I stretched out and tried my hand at a role-play series on a map called Serenity Valley for Farming Simulator 17. And I don't know how long it took for folks to pick up that everybody on the map, everybody on the series was named after what's that, Walking Dead. Everybody on the series was named after a Walking Dead character. And I don't know how many people figured that out over the series or not. then Seasons came out, and that changed your entire world. Yeah, it's still available. Let's see it. Let's look. If I could spell, right? How about we just search FS17? FS17. Oh, what? Where is it? Huh. There it is, boys and girls, I found it. Here you go. You want to be completely... here you go. This will completely embarrass me, right? Enjoy a blast from the absolute past. Serenity Valley playlist. 58 episodes. Farming Simulator 17 fun. With Carl, Rick, and the rest of the cast of Walking Dead. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. It's December nighttime. Pretty much everything should be out there as a playlist somewhere. Diablo del Toro says yes. I think people figured it out when I did my Rick Grimes Carl impression one day. They might have figured it out there. I don't know, maybe I put Carl up on a roof eating a big can of pudding. Is it, what is it? Danita? Welcome, and I guess I'm gonna fast forward to January. January, here we come. Uh-oh. I just heard Wolfman. You enjoyed my cheat stop the video from playing tutorial? If you can't control yourself, then stop. Stop the video right now. I will not be held responsible for you ruining your gameplay. I think that's just what Alien Jim sounds like when he finds out he's out of monsters. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. No start videos. Whatever it is. I don't even remember what the flag is. You can thank Giants. That's a little treat from Giants. They told me about that. Uh-oh, snow. Do we have snow? Oh, we have a little dusting of snow on our bushes and on our grass. Our trees. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. This looks like my outside right now. I don't want snow. This is what my outside looks like. All right, let's check. Cheese production. I wonder how much cheese we've got made. Let's go find out. So we got a 4-wheel drive vehicle. We're good to roll. Oh, we got snow on the roofs. Some idiot still hasn't gotten rid of that tree in the road. Oh, we need snow. We need snow on the back of our trucks, on the top of our vehicles. That would be cool. A mod that puts snow on your stuff. Oh, is this what cheese looks like? Oh, there's some moldy cheese. Oh my gosh, there's moldy cheese in there. Sweet. How about our Fabrique? Do we have any Fabrique? Oh, you know, I forgot to turn this on, didn't I? I was such a rookie. Moldy cheese. You know what I was about to do? GoldenEye, I was about to hit spacebar to do a handbrake, and then I realized it's not Forza. Oh, that's funny stuff. Indeed, an FS19 snow did fill your trailers. Good recall on that. So we get, what, about two pallets of cheese a month? About what we expect. Zach, I was like, Oh, let's do a handbrake and then just slide it around. Oh, wait. That's Forza. That's a different game. That's a different day. Let's go make some money. Not that we need money. This is just our let's have fun. 12.5 million in the bank. Boy, this is a pretty game in the winter, right? We need a pizzeria. We need a pizzeria production that takes cheese, takes tomatoes, takes bread, or really takes dough. Make me money. Oh, yeah. I guess we're not, oh, this building. Oh, wait. I thought this building from a distance had snow on it, but I think it was just... Oh, it does have snow on it. It's a little bit of snow on it. Oh, and our... That's interesting. It's interesting. Will we be able to dump more, will we be able to dump more chaff in our bunker? Gregory, I don't know about you. I don't want any gas station sushi. It sounds like you're trying to sell me gas station sushi, and I don't want any of it. This is interesting. The windrow of grass has a collision on it, so no snow appears. Man, this looks nice. Christmas card from No Man's Land. Jonathan, welcome from Argentina. How are you doing today? So let me tell you this. Growing up, I had a horrible realization cast upon me. One day as a family, we went to an Italian restaurant, and I saw on the menu something that I absolutely love, so I ordered it. And let me tell you, when it showed up, it was absolutely not what I was expecting. I was horribly misled, and I was utterly disappointed. What was it? I'll let you guess. What did I order from an Italian restaurant that I had eaten not from an Italian restaurant? And then when I got an Italian restaurant version of it, I was like, oh, this is not what I'm expecting. And it was not pizza. Oh, that is tempting. No, it was not lasagna. Are you serious? I'm just going to spin out here. Dwayne and figures it out. Ravioli. Because you know what? Apparently Chef Boyardee is not a true representation of what you get when you order ravioli at a restaurant. You get some cheese thing and that's it. You're like, what? What is this? Imagine being a kid. You're expecting a plate full of something that tastes like Chef Boyardee and you get cheesy whatever. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool, people. I don't know who to be upset at, the restaurant or Chef Boyardee for giving millions of kids false hope. I mean, I could only imagine if they would have SpaghettiOs on the menu. I guarantee it wouldn't taste like Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs. Right? How about leading kids into false expectations? Alright, who was expecting me to run out of fuel? I even said I needed to fuel this up, didn't I? Oh, look at our greenhouses. That looks sweet. Alright, who didn't tell me to get fuel? Well, I dumped 10 liters in it. So get over here and fill it up. There we go. And no, it wasn't you, Gregory, right? Oh, even the fuel has no on it. Oh, you guys are hungry, aren't you? All right, I gotta feed you later. I'll feed you boys later. No, I'm not eating that. No, oysters are nasty. Even them. CJ ran out of fuel an hour ago. Pork and spinach? No, never had that. Uh-oh. Spinning out left and right here. So we should be able to... Yeah, we can put more grass in our grass dryer. Pull out a load of hay and feed our moo-moos. Because they're doing good, but the Angus, they seem to eat it up fast. We also need to get them some water. So I want to keep an eye when we run out of silage additive if our intake of grass slows down. Yeah, the grass, under the grass that I'm picking up is frosted with snow. Right? As soon as I pick it up, it's frosted. Bits on the end. Stone Gaming 0. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Big round of applause for Stone Gaming 0. And our distance scenery is got snow on it. Looks like we had a little snow drift there by those rocks. Devin, I think they're balanced. I think they pay out the same per 1,000. But I have not tried it. It used to be bales paid out a fixed amount and silage would be variable. I don't know, silage had a fixed amount too, but whoa! Did Tuki just hit me from behind? There we go. Why am I not getting the trigger? I don't think so, Mannered, because it's the same fill type. Grass is grass is grass if you've picked it up with or without additive. And when you dump it in a bunker, it converts to chaff. And chaff is chaff. There isn't a chaff with additive versus chaff without additive. So the game doesn't have a way of keeping track of it. Of if it's grass that's had additive added or if it's chaff that's had additive added or not. The only thing the game can keep track of is if when you're collecting grass or chaff, do you also have additive, and if so, then it can calculate a additional yield on that. The same with mineral feed and your TMR. Making total mixed rations with or without mineral feed, it's still total mixed rations. The game doesn't have an input or a fill type that's enriched mixed rations, which would be with, let's say, mineral feed and regular mixed rations, which might be without. So other than just role-playing that you've added mineral feed, and therefore your animals are, your cows are better off because of it, adding mineral feed doesn't actually do anything with respect to your cows, because the game doesn't know any difference between mixed rations with or without mineral feed. It's just mixed rations. You do have to have it for the robot, but what the robot makes is mixed rations. It doesn't make anything different. So if there was a mixed rations 1 and mixed rations 2, or enriched rations that you get when you make TMR wicks with mineral feed, then yeah, the game could keep track of that and know that you have so much of enriched mixed rations in with your cows, and then produce a higher yielding, you know, milk or something. Maybe that will come in precision farming. Maybe it'll come in a later update. Who knows? Right now, it just seems to be there. Well, I think additive increases your yield on grass. That's what they claim in the tutorials, is that you get a, what, 5% bonus on chaff and grass when you use additive. But I think someone's done a test and supposedly there wasn't a bonus. So, I don't know. Don't really know. Not yet, Ed. Not yet. Pull up on our dryer. So like I said, if there was a different mixed rations fill type for rations made with mineral feed, then yeah, there could be. But right now there's only 2 fill types around mixed rations. That is forage, which is incorrectly mixed rations, and then mixed rations. Back and oh, we have finally a pallet of eggs. Dog, get back in the pen. Oh yeah, look at that. Power slide. I think what we're gonna do is get one more load of grass, and then we're gonna call it a night. Pallet of additive goes a long way. Dirty Bird Farms, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Me, we're just doing a little power sliding. Let's just check. Or January, we can't plant nothing in January. March is the first time we can put product in the ground. I got a feeling we're not going to have to cut any grass next year. The amount of grass that we have now. Overall, the rate worked fairly well. Did seem to work better going west as opposed to east. Maybe I had that the other way around. I forget at this point. So we'll have to check and see tomorrow what fun mods drop in the Giants Mod Hub. I do have a new and noteworthy mod review scheduled for 8 a.m. my time for a classic planter. If you are into using older machinery, then that will surely be a video you're going to want to check out. Oh, we've got a stupid tree that we didn't get rid of. We're dragging along. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That is our normal streaming night. We will be streaming Farm Sim again tomorrow night. I don't know if we're going to stream this or if we're going to go to Elm Creek. I think the only way we would not be streaming tomorrow night is if there's a map drop tomorrow. And then I'm going to have to, well, do the deed and make a video after work. So there's always that caveat. We've got another video coming out on Thursday morning, which is going to be a kind of a follow-on to the video that dropped today about the console commands. The video on Thursday will focus on production console commands. And then, of course, Friday is going to be Forza Friday to close out the work week. Yeah, we're dragging a tree. I guess he'll stick around until we back up or something. Well, we're running 5 times speed. I want to get to spring so we can get to planting. Really, we can't do anything until spring. So yeah. And then it gets so dark so early in winter. There isn't a whole lot of time to do much. Overnight we got a snowstorm I'm having to deal with. I guess this straggler will stick around. Maybe we can knock it off on a... I think this is cool. This is neat. We've got like drift. We got like snow drifts on the rock here. That's a cool touch. Well, that didn't work. Slip it and slide in. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and roll those credits. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. Yeah, the snow crunches when you step on it too. Really cool things in Farm Sim 22. We're coming out and watching, like I said. We'll have a new and noteworthy mod review coming out tomorrow morning on a really cool old school planter from the 80s and 90s. And then we'll do live stream tomorrow night on Farm Sim, unless we have a magical map drop from the Giants Mod Hub. Then I'll be recording a map video tomorrow night. So that is going to be one of those play it by ear types of things. And until next time, happy farming.